La Liga president Javier Tebas seems absolutely adamant that Kylian Mbappe will be going to Real Madrid. We're hearing talks of PSG willing to break the bank to keep him and offer him a new contract. But it almost feels as though it's a given in Spain that he's coming, especially from the fans at Real Madrid. Is that the case?
Absolutely. Absolutely, 100%. I mean, let's start, by the way, with the phrase that you used there, Kay. PSG will break the bank to keep him. I mean, their bank is unbreakable. They can throw as much money at him as they want, and it really doesn't matter. They've already done that, by the way. But yes, of course, that money seems to be increasing all the time. And I just wonder if at some point there'll be a realisation that this may not be about money, that the decision in the end, when it's made, will not be purely about money. Because, of course, there's not very much difference. And maybe I'm being incredibly naive saying this, but there's not very much difference between being incredibly rich and a bit more. It really doesn't make any difference. But you're right, the reaction and the assumption in Spain is it's done. He's coming to Real Madrid. There's just no debate here. Now, obviously, look, until it's actually signed off, until he's actually standing there holding the Real Madrid shirt, then maybe there will be a small amount of doubt, but no one in Spain has that. And by the way, in terms of the way that Florentino Perez, the Real Madrid president, works, the way that he acts, I find it very hard to believe that he would allow himself to be in a position in which he didn't have this legally tied up. Not just tied up in terms of Mbappe saying, yes, it's okay, I'll go, but legally tied up. Remember how he got Luis Figo? He basically got Luis Figo because he cornered Luis Figo legally into such a situation in which Figo could not back out, even though he wanted to. And by the way, he did want to, but he was stuck.
It's really interesting. We're just seeing that figure there on the screen, guys. It doesn't matter whether it's a pound sign, a dollar sign, a euro sign in front of that. Would that convince you to stay at PSG, Shaka?
First of all, are you incredibly rich or incredibly rich plus?
Well, I'll go for incredibly plus if that's what you're offering me, Alan. I'm not quite sure. But to your question, Key, let's be honest. 500 grand of whatever denomination is a lot of money. And that's exactly what it comes. A week is 500 grand is a lot of money anyway to get that every week. But to Sid's point, I think it's an absolutely valid one. Let's be honest, whatever Mbappe earns, he's not going to be able to spend all on his own, regardless of where he goes. And it's where he feels most valued. Now, PSG have him under contract. He's a PSG player right now, yes. And as much as you're talking about PSG breaking the bank, you have to wonder about financial fair play, given Neymar's salary, given what Messi's on. And Kylian Mbappe, given his performances, particularly this season, has every right to go in there and demand much more.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.